as we hear stories of how Bob touched the lives of so many, I'm drawn to the imagery provided in Psalm 23 and the reading from John we heard today. John tells us of the qualities and good works of the shepherd, who tends to his flock day and night. A shepherd that is fair, that guides and supports his flock, often through difficult times and self-sacrifice. A shepherd who is ideally good and whose work is a true labor of love. One of the first times I visited with Bob, it was in the hospital. Carolyn had invited me to stop by. Bob graciously allowed me to sit in his space. There was a Washington Wizards NBA basketball game on the TV. He was a bit torn between watching the game and engaging with his new visitor. But after a few moments of checking the score, he turned his attention. I commented that the Wizards were having a rough season. For those of you that may not follow the Wizards, they went 15-67 this year. Bob's response to me was, "They almost won last night." It was this optimism that Bob faced both his illness and all that we discussed. Each time I visited, we talked sports first and about his flock second. Like the shepherd, he knew his flock well. He told stories that conveyed his care and love for his children, Rob and Susan, and for his wife, Carolyn. I heard of the accomplishments of grandchildren. I was impressed by the amount of detail he provided that clearly showed how much he valued each one. Of course, the conversations turned to golf, and he shared about the genuine friendships he had made and the community that he felt through sports. I would say Bob was something of a golf evangelist. But if it wasn't golf, he just wanted his flock to feel that same love for sport and the friendship in anything that you chose to enjoy. He noted how glad he was that Carolyn had developed such close friendships playing pickleball. Bob and I also had deep conversations about faith, about a God that loves, about a God that accepts us for who we are, where we are, regardless, full stop. Our human perfection or desire to be the best, do the best, score the most points, make the perfect shot, to execute everything all the time just right, is just us putting pressure on ourselves. That's not what God sees inside of us. God sees our heart. God sees us trying every day. The shepherd doesn't count the blades of grass that each sheep chews in a day to decide if they should stay or go. The shepherd just wants his flock together, taken care of and safe. That is God as the good shepherd, and that was also Bob. You all are a part of Bob's flock. In the coming days and months, gather those of your flock, look after each other, and love each other. Today we celebrate Bob's life and love.